Yeah, it was unexpected for sure. What's that? All right, morning everybody. Easy like Sunday morning actually. Thanks for coming everybody. It's actually our perfect yoga weather. You made the right choice to be here. If we haven't met, my name is Steve. I'm guiding us through. Tuesdays, Thursdays, we're here at 9 a.m. Saturdays, Sundays, we're here at 10 a.m. We're always live on YouTube of Namasteve Yoga, so check that out if you haven't already, everybody. But hey, let's get her done, huh? Let's get started laying down here on our stomach. So laying down on your stomach, you can drop your left ear to your mat, run your hands along your side body, and just get comfortable for a second. Now, as I said, you made the right choice to be here. Physically, we're going to release a whole ton of tension, if you have that, but we're going to touch, take care of, and maintain every muscle, every joint, every tendon, every tissue, every cell of your body will have been positively affected by the time you step off your mat. But as we move along, you know, consider that the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So the way you show up here on your mat today, chances are you take that into a lot of things in your life, and you probably have been for a long time. So I encourage you to do your best. No more, no less. That doesn't mean you beat yourself up. That doesn't mean you overwhelm yourself. Right? You just stay present with your breath. You honor what you're feeling, and you make the practice healing. Let's begin together by exhaling everything out. Through your nose, let's take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, clear it and empty out. Beautiful. Once again, a little bit bigger. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more. Inhale. And exhale, empty out. Now, keep your lips sealed. Breathe in through your nose, nice and deep, nice and smooth. But again, we're not forcing it, right? We're inviting and allowing it to flow deep. Keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. Gently draw your belly button in and up. Gently push the breath out. Just like that, everybody. Inhale. A little constriction in the back of your throat is going to give you an audible breath. Gently exhale, push that breath out. Soothing, make it meditative. Just like that, everybody. Inhale. And exhale. Let's turn our heads to the opposite side. Get an equal stretch on our neck. And start to find that rhythmic breath that's going to be stable, and one that's going to be sustainable throughout whatever this practice throws at you today. Now, obviously, we're laying down. We're not doing very much right now, so it's pretty easy. But you know we're going to amp things up a little bit, even though it is easy like Sunday morning flow, right? Do your best, no more, no less, to keep your breath flowing free, deep and full. Do your best, no more, no less, to honor what you're feeling, right? All this sensation, your body's going to be communicating to you. It's going to be talking. Let's get out of our overthinking and just feel. Let's listen. Get out of our mind and into our body. And thank yourself for being here, everybody. Tell yourself, good job, nice work. Positive internal dialogue is so, so key. A lot of times it's the opposite. Inhale. Exhale. Now, chin facing forward. Slide of those hands underneath your shoulders. Slide them back a little bit. Think fingertips, lower rib cage. Now, tops of your feet are on the ground. Press them into the ground, the tops of the feet. And now lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. And then lift your hands off the ground and lift your chest up a couple inches. This is Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Breathe in big. Muscles in your lower back working, right? Exhale, we take it right back down. And we do it again. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Lower back muscles cooking. Smooth out those wrinkles in the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down. Do it again. Press with your hands a little bit now. Inhale, lift up. Start to explore and open your spine, but let's not force anything. Exhale, take her back down. Let's go 2 more, y'all. Inhale, start to wake up that spine and prepare it for the rest of the practice. Shoulders back, feed your heart through. Exhale, take her back down. And then 1 more. Inhale, press down with your hands. Start to press your elbows a little bit more straight. Now breathe well, stay here. See if you can kind of bend your knees now. Touch your toes behind you. And then just start to lean your head back a little bit more, everybody. Just waking up that spine. Easy like Sunday morning style. Take 1 more great big inhale, lift up a little bit. Beautiful, y'all. Exhale, lower all the way down. Let's press up to our hands and our knees on our inhale. And then exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips high to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Woo, it's that dogger, y'all. Try to spread your fingertips like the rays of the sun radiating outward. Okay, now put a little bend in your knees, just a slight bend. Now I want you to press into the ground. I want you to press your hips high. And then take some movement if you haven't already. Bend 1 knee, press the opposite heel to the ground, and you can kind of walk out your dog and go back and forth there. Basically, again, see what you're feeling, seeing what's bubbling to the surface along the lines of sensation, and know that that is communication. You know, that's your body saying, hey, we need a little work here. We need to poke and prod here. Good, good. Drop your head down, chin to your chest. Look towards your knees and towards your thighs. Ah, very good, everybody. Inhale, take your right leg high to the sky. And then bend your right knee. Take your right heel towards your left shoulder. Stack your hips. And then take a couple big circles with your knee if you'd like. Right? You'll probably get some pops there. You'll probably get some cracks there. Ah, really good, everybody. And then inhale, take your right leg and lift it back up high to the sky. And then exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Let's drop your back left knee to the ground. Let's start this slow. Slide your right foot forward. Slide your left knee back, right? And then sink your hips down and forward. And then interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. Now then inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Beautiful, y'all. Now start to lean it back and look to the sky. And then take your biceps back with your ears. Chin away from your chest. Right? Look to the sky. And then, there we go, everybody. Whoa, easy up here. And then inhale, straighten your arms a little bit more. Lift up and out and away. Stay here, press your hips and sacrum down and forward. Make it feel good. Take another inhale, reach high, stay here. Exhale, slide your hands behind your head. Take your elbows nice and wide. Now inhale, lean it back, lift even more out of your heart. You got to squeeze your shoulder blades there. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest, touch your forehead to your knee, and take your elbows in. And then inhale, take it up and open up and breathe in big. Spinal extension here. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest. This is spinal flexion. 1 more, everybody. Inhale, up and open, spinal mobility. Exhale, round her down, take it in, spinal vitality. Inhale, come up high and send your hands to the sky. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Let's step back to plank pose, high push-up position. So pick your back left knee up, step that foot back. Now, I always start by dropping my knees to the ground here. Okay, Now, we come to this transition a lot. Feel free to modify in any way, skip it. But here's how we do it. Strong core. We're not letting our hips sink down, are we? Inhale. Shift forward, your shoulders in front of your wrists, about 4 or 5 inches. Exhale as you lower halfway down. Now your elbows go straight back. They touch your side body. And then inhale. You're not letting those hips sink down, are you? Pull your heart through, tops of the feet down, upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your knee. Stack of that hip, everybody. Then do what feels good, right? If you're open enough, you want to flip your dog, if that's how you're feeling on this Sunday morning, go for it. Really good. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Again, create that space. What we're avoiding here is having your hip directly above your kneecap. So slide that knee back. Interlace your fingers, release an index, and take it up and lean it back, right? Till what you're feeling, that sensation. If you could translate it, what would be the translation of the sensation? You'd want it to be saying, like, oh, this is exactly what I need, yo. Give me 2 more breaths, y'all. Make them big. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale, lifting, lengthening, lightening. You stay here. Exhale, slide your hands behind your head. Elbows wide. Inhale, lean back, even wider with your elbows. Lift. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, forehead, knee. Take your elbows in. Go 2 more, everybody. Awesome. Exaggerate the size of the breath. Exaggerate the size of the movement. Right? Our spine is our lifeline. It's pretty important. So, no better way to start our practice than taking care of that. Inhale, come up and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step your right foot forward so your feet are about hips width apart at the top of your mat. Okay, bend your knees a little bit. Swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good. Now, with your fingers interlaced and with that little bend in your knees, find a halfway lift. Come up, use the strength of your arms to pull back, and then roll your shoulders back. And then exhale, fold down deep, fold down deep. Now the hands are still interlaced, right? Nothing changed there. But now you're just lifting them off your lower back and reaching towards the ocean. Just in a really mindful way. In that you're not pushing too hard. You're not just going through the motions either, right? You're finding that balance between too much and not enough. Let's go 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in here now. Good. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together, center of your mat. Put a little bend in your knees. Tuck your chin to your chest. And we're going to roll up and stack one vertebra over the other. Yeah, head and neck are the last to come up. Now, as you do come up, take your hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Remember, this deep breath in and this slow breath out, that's the foundation of our meditation here today. Tune into that and set your intention for your practice. You know, what is it that brought you to this ancient practice here today? Physical vitality, mental clarity, emotional balance or equanimity, whatever it is, see it clearly. Do your best, no more, no less, to use your time here to move towards that intention. Breathe well. I'm glad you're here. Let's get her done. Eyes open, release your hands, palms facing forward. Now inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Come up and reach up out of your waistline. Now, On your exhale, take your elbows wide and lean it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades and open through your heart. Inhale, back up and reach to the sky. Good, let's do that again. Exhale, take it back a little bit further. Press your hips forward, lift out of your heart. Inhale, back up high. Exhale, last time here. Take it back. Take a couple breaths. Pull your elbows away from each other and just feel. Feel that opening, that space across your chest, your heart, and that space within your lungs you're creating with your deep diaphragm breathing. Inhale, come up and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and lay your torso out long. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up and lengthen out. Good. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway down. Now you can drop to your knees, right? Upward facing dog. Tops of the feet are down. Now see if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Great job, everybody. Slight bend in your knees. Try to press the ground away from you. And you've heard me say it a lot with that little bend in your knees, whether it's a forward fold, whether it's in down dog. A lot of people end up injuring themselves. A couple things with our back, the posterior chain. For one thing, a lot of us, it's tight, and so we have that chronic lower back pain. And for some of us, it's a little weak, right? So we get that injury. We're gonna take care of both of those things here today, and a whole lot more, y'all. You made the right choice. Inhale, hips press back, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest out long. Awesome. Exhale, fold, dive in, and empty out. And then lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Take it and float your torso all the way up. Reach to the sky. Lean it back. Take your elbows wide and lift out of your heart. Inhale, reach back up, reach high to the heavens. Exhale, lay your torso out long and fold all the way to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward. Lower with control, everybody. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Try to make it feel amazing. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Nice work, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Just soaking up that ocean air deep into your lungs, in and out through your nose. This is a very, very good way to breathe, a very, very healthy way to breathe, in and out through your nose, deep and full, right? This calms your nervous system, and that's why we're here. Inhale, hips press back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands. Halfway lifty, flat back. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out completely. Now inhale, rise. Take your torso and lift it up high to the sky. Good. On your exhale, you lean it back a little bit more and lift your heart a little bit higher. Inhale, back up, reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, fold. Riding that breath, right? It's like the breath is the horse and you're the carriage. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. We move through that flow. Like the breath is the wave and you're the surfer. You're just riding it, everybody. Hips to the sky. Dogger. Dogger. Beautiful work, y'all. Make sure you're breathing deep. And your breath just reflective of that inner quality of balance. And that's what it's moving us towards. One more breath here. You got one more flow on your own, y'all. Thank yourself for being here. And keep moving towards that intention. Breathe well. Add, skip whatever you want. I can tell there's a few newbies, so you can make the whole thing up. As long as you breathe, I'm cool with it, y'all. You know that. Amazing job, everybody. And if I see you taking a break, cool. It's Sunday morning. You know, you're just honoring what you're feeling. That's what we're here for. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pulling your breath in deep. And keep it flowing, everybody. From here, inhale, send your right leg high to the sky. And then exhale, let's shift forward. Bring your knee towards your nose for 5. Pull your thigh up into your chest a little bit, everybody. 4. You could tuck your chin to your chest and maybe get the forehead to the knee. 3. But only if you can do it without making that face or doing that thing with your lips, y'all. 2. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. And exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. There we go. Now check 1. We steady out our visual gaze, right? Because if our eyes are all over the place, our mind will usually follow. We steady out our breath. If our breath is sporadic, so is our mind. So sink deep. That's check 1. Check 2, balance your stability, your alignment. You want heel to arch, deep bend in your front right knee. Check 3, let's close our eyes and see if you can be really here right now, feeling this posture, active, really engaged physically, so you can feel it on some level everywhere in your body. Right? We're not just going through the motions. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Deep, full breath in here. That calming, meditative breath out here. Inhale, start to reach it forward. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Oh, nice. If you'd like to bring your forearm to your thigh, right, to keep you lifted a little bit, that's beautiful. Left hand towards the ocean, palm facing down. Left shoulder rolling back, so you narrow out just a little bit more. Now, how's that left side body feeling? Can you intensify? Can you create a little bit more space there on an intercellular level, like pull the foot and the hand away from each other? 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Soak it up, soak it up. Inhale. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Reverse your warrior. I know you're feeling your front right leg. I know you're feeling it. But also know that with every challenge, you know, comes an opportunity to grow, to change. Last 2 here, everybody. Lift up and away. Inhale. Exhale. Donna, I hope you didn't bring this from Del Mar here. Inhale, lift up and away. Breathe in. Good. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Lower slow. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Heart comes through. And exhale, hips to the sky, doggeroo. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. 5. Thigh pulls up into your chest. 4. Maybe forehead, maybe not so much. 3. Y'all. 2. Inhale, left leg, reach it up. Exhale, see if you can sweep it through to your hands. See if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. Inhale, warrior 2, open wide. Long stance. Deep bend in that front left knee. Steady gaze, Deep diaphragm breathing. Again, feeling it everywhere, everybody. Not to the point of struggle, of strain, like where you're beating yourself up, overwhelming yourself. Find the balance. 2 more here, everybody. Soak them up. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in big here. Exhale it out. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Good. Give me that side angle pose, everybody. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Make sure you're balanced, you're steady, you're stable. And especially if your forearm is on your thigh, that's a good place to be, like I was saying. But let's make sure we're not just dropping our ear down on the shoulder, right? Keep that up and lifted. Create some space there. Now, right hand reaching towards the ocean, palm face down as you get a little bit more cooking. Inhale. Exhale. Another full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your right hand down the back of your right leg. Lift out of your waistline. Now, the more you lean back here, the more your left knee is going to want to pull and lean inward. Take a little look there and make sure you're pointing straight forward. But it's our last breath here, so soak it up. Make it big. Inhale. And exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back, lower slow, easy like Sunday morning flow. Upward facing dog, your heart comes through. And exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. And then from here, inhale, bend your knees a little bit, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Halfway lift, pull out through your chest, flat back here. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out completely. And then inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high to the sky. Now your exhale, let's go open arm twist on your exhale. Open arm twist. So stay vertical in your spine. To your right, open arm twist to your right. Whoa, slipping, y'all. Squeeze your thighs, sink a little deeper, and then lift your heels for 5. Let your legs shake a little bit. 4, it's all good, y'all. 3, 2, inhale back to chair, heels down, hands high, and then open arm twist to your left as your exhale. Now pull your right knee back an inch just to level those up and lift your heels and squeeze your thighs. 5. Challenge, just another word for opportunity. 4, the opportunity to build strength, balance. 3, and lessen our reactivity. 2, inhale back to chair, heels down, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Woo! Happy Sunday, everybody. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest out long. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Remember, shift forward and strong core as you lower. Upward facing, heart comes through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, doggeroo. Now inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, pull your thigh up. Inhale, reach it high. It's this simple flow you've done many times. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Inhale, warrior 2, back foot flat, open wide. Exhale, extend side angle pose. Create some space there, y'all. Inhale, reverse your warrior, stay low in your lunge. And then exhale, take it on down, step it on back. A breath-based moving meditation, everybody, that's all. Upward facing, make it sweet. Exhale, hips to the sky, ground into your feet. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, push your breath out, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And the exhale, a sweeper through, a low lunge. Inhale, open wide. Heart to La Jolla. Wings, spread them. Exhale, lengthen, extend, side angle pose. You know where you're going, y'all. Inhale, reversing. Exhale, take it down. Step it down back, everybody. Chaturanga Dandasana Ing. Urdhva Mukha, heart comes through, shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Attack. Woo! Simple stuff, everybody. That's not always easy. Simple stuff that it's not always easy to do, but also not always easy to show up to, which you've done here today. That's huge. Huge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hips press back, strong arms. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Take that inhale, chest pulls out, that halfway lift, y'all. Exhale, fold down deep and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Open arm twist to your right, take your arms wide and lift your heels. Inhale, right back through center, heels down, hands reach high. And then you switch it up. Open to your left, heart to La Jolla. Spread those wings, lift your heels. How's your jaw? Inhale, back to center, heels down, hands high. Exhale, Uttanasana, your forward fold. You're doing beautiful, y'all. Halfway lift, Ardha, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Move through that flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, hips to the sky, doggy. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, empty out. Push that breath out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. You know where to go, right? Warrior 2. Take the whole exhale to extend your side angle pose. Make that space, y'all. Reverse warrior. You stay low, breathe in big. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back, everybody. Amazing. Left side on your own. Left side, go for it. Breathe well. Breathe deep, keep feeding your cells oxygen, this life force. Tell yourself, good job, nice work. Your brain is a supercomputer. Keep feeding it those positive programs. You're doing yourself a huge service on so many levels here. And and what you do here, and hopefully that'll permeate every aspect of your life, because the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Breathe. Woo! Great success. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in, soak it up. And keep it flowing free. Kid doesn't like yoga. What do you want me to say? Inhale, press your hips back and look forward here. Takes a while to get an appreciation for it. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Take an inhale, find that halfway lift, flat back and breathe in. And then exhale, fold down deep. Push your breath out. Now, inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high to the sky. And then let's go to eagle pose. So swing your right arm underneath your left. Okay? And if that's not happening, just grab opposite shoulders. Now, sink your hips low. Shift your weight into your left foot. Slower than you want to move. Pick your right leg up, over, and around. Now, if you can get that foot behind the calf and kind of hook it, great. But it puts a little pressure on the inside of your knee there. Interior meniscus. At least that's where I feel it. So I kind of skip that. But do your best, no more, no less, to pull everything towards the midline. Sink low. Breathe well for 5. 4. We're going to unwind, but keep our right leg lifted in 3. It's like a one-legged Tadasana or one-legged Urdhva Hastasana. 2. Inhale, slow motion. Unwind your arms, unwind your legs. Pick your right knee up to hip height. Flex that foot. And then hinge from your waist, but use your core. Exhale, slow motion, airplane pose. Airplane pose. Drive down through your left heel. Squeeze your quadricep, but you can leave a micro bend there. Spiral inward with your right thigh. Amazing, y'all. One more breath here. With that breath comes an option to inhale, reach your hands forward. It's challenging, but with that challenge comes change. And then exhale, low lunge. Bend your left knee, step your right foot way back. Bring both hands to the ground. Now, spin your back right heel down. So this time your back right toes face the front right corner of your mat. It's warrior 1 legs. Are your back right toes pointing towards the front right corner? Root down. Inhale, rise up, reach up, warrior 1. Good. Here, we just try to square our hips up. So pull your left hip back. Take your right thigh, spiral it inward. Straighten that back right leg. Deepen your front left knee. Now, reach high on your inhale. Now, let's start to lean it back on your exhale and take your arms nice and wide. Right? You can bend at your elbows if your neighbor is near you, but drop your head back a little bit. Lean back, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift out of your heart. Open and broaden there across your collarbones. Create some space there. Inhale. Exhale. Take another inhale here. Now, on your exhale, start to take your hands and reach them behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now, inhale, lean it back a little bit higher out of your hearts. Exhale, dive your left shoulder to your inner left thigh for humble warrior. Okay, hey, if just melting away stress and tension was not your intention for the day, I got news for you. We're doing it anyway, right? We're getting into our hips, which are the biggest joint in our body, our shoulders, which tend to carry a lot of that stress and tension. 2 more breaths here now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Take one more. Inhale here, y'all. Very good. Exhale, release both hands to the inside of your left foot. Spin your back right heel up. Take your left hand to the top of your left knee or your left thigh. And then bring your back right heel forward so it's stacked above the ball of your foot. Press through your heel and then think halfway lift. Pull out through your chest. Lift a little bit there. And then use that leverage. Press against your knee or thigh to twist your heart towards Mission Beach. You can, of course, take your left hand and reach it to the sky. Awesome, everybody. How's that breath? If someone was sitting next to you listening to you breathe, what would they assume? What state would they assume you're in? Fight or flight or rest and digest? Let's go 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. One more here now, huh? Inhale. Very good. Exhale, release your left hand to the ground. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Parallel yourself, or excuse me, stagger yourself with your neighbor, but parallel your feet. And then hands underneath shoulders. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Look up and lengthen. And then exhale. Let's walk both hands over towards your right leg. See if you can take your right hand, swing it back on the outside around your right leg and maybe to the back of your calf, and then left hand will come towards the outside of your right foot. Now drop your head down and just pull that in sweetly. Breathe, everybody. Take an inhale here, and then exhale. Let's just switch that up. Walk both hands over towards your left leg. Scoop it around. See if you can grab that leg. Drop your head down, and just pull that into that perfect degree. It's not painful, but there could be a good amount of sensation there. Sensation, good. Pain, bad. Beautiful, y'all. Now, since we're leaning to that front left leg, I'll tell you what, take an inhale here, and then it should be easy to just come into a low lunge. So spin your back right heel up, spin your left toes forward, bend into that knee, and then step your left foot back to your right, so you're in plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together here, and then Vashisthasana, side plank pose. Ground into your right hand, and inhale, roll open to your left. Now, you could modify this 100 different ways. You could drop a knee, a forearm. You could stack the feet behind each other. You can enhance this, by taking your left leg up off your right. Breathe, left hand towards the ocean, y'all. Press through your left heel. Flex that foot and reach through your left fingertips. Lengthen that side body. Inhale, reach, little bit. Exhale to plank pose, and then just take it to the other side. Take it to the other side. Nothing complicated at all about this. But for most people, including myself, there's nothing easy at all about this either. Just a simple challenge that gives you a lot of benefit. Engage those outer obliques, support your spine, maybe right leg up, right hand towards the ocean. 2 breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Reach longer. Exhale, release. You can move through your flow. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog, everybody. Woo! The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Okay? Let's stay the path here, everybody. This is never easy, right? But it's always worth it. Come back to that intention you set in the beginning of class. You always want to see it clearly and see it often. Inhale, let's keep getting her done. Press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. Halfway lifty, flat baggy. Exhale, fold down deep, heels and toes all the way together. Now inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. And then eagle on the left arm underneath your right. Shift your weight into your right leg. Take your left leg up, over, and around. Garudasana, the eagle pose. Steady your visual gaze and steady your breath, because laser-like focus is just one of the things that this practice cultivates. And I think we'd all agree a focused mind is a really, really powerful mind. Breathe, 5. One-legged Tadasana in 4. Just a smooth unwinding here. 3. Here we go, y'all. 2. Unwind your arms, unwind your legs. Pick your left knee up to about hip height and flex the foot. And then slow motion airplane pose. Dakasana. We're not here for very long. So you just want to find a place of balance. You know, if that person next to you seems a little bit more balanced, grab a hold of them. Last two here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Option to reach those hands, a little bit of space. And then low lunge. Bend your right knee, step your left foot way back. Okay, so warrior one leg. Spin your back left heel down. Your back left toes point towards the front left corner of your mat. Take your feet wider if you need. And then inhale, do rise up to warrior one. Go, pull your right hip back. That left hip forward a little bit. You can, again, that spiraling inward of your thigh helps you with that. And then whether or not your hips get completely square, we're not trying to get anything perfect. We're just moving towards that intention. Take an inhale, reach high, and then start to open your arms. Take your elbows wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades, open your heart. But can you bring to mind someone or something that you're really, really grateful for here? Someone or something that you appreciate or love unconditionally, right? We're spreading our heart open wide. Each and every one of us has 40,000 sensory neurites within our heart. And the feeling of gratitude actually creates heart-brain coherence, which brings us into that flow state. Inhale, both hands, reach back up high. Exhale, swim your hands behind and interlace your fingers. Lean back, open heart even more. Breathe in here now. Exhale, dive your right shoulder to your inner right thigh. Woo! For a little simulated stressful situation, a little humble warrior, a little bit more of an opportunity to lessen our stress response. Two more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Breathe in big here. Oh, nice. Exhale, both hands to the inside of your right foot. Spin your back left heel up. Right hand to the top of your right knee or right thigh. Pull your chest out long as you breathe in. Exhale, twist your heart open to the sky. See what you can get cooking. Push yourself a little bit. Can you feel this everywhere? You know, but be calm enough to be able to hold it forever. Yeah, this looks fantastic, everybody. Utah, give me two. Inhale. Exhale, last one, y'all. Inhale. Nice work. Exhale, release your right hand to the ground. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs, parallel your feet. But let's do this side different, huh? Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Look up and lengthen. Exhale, hands to your waist. Strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise. Take it all the way up. And then take your arms out to shoulder height. Extend them out. Turn your left toes towards the street. You can shorten your stance a little bit, an inch or two if you'd like. Triangle pose. Straight legs. Inhale, reach, reach, reach it out. Keep all that length. And then just tick-tock your arms. Left leg is straight. Now you could leave a micro bend, right? But straight-ish. Now keep your right shoulder rolling back. Keep narrowing out your body. Hey, and if you want a little bit more, take your right hand, reach towards the street. You want even more? Take your left hand, reach towards the street. Inhale. Exhale. One more here now. Inhale. Accelerate. Inhale. Come all the way back up. And then just switch that. Turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes out. Triangle pose. Reach, reach, reach. Right hand down, left hand high. And just feel that hamstring talking to you. Probably thanking you. It's probably saying it's about damn time. More often, please. Option, more length, left hand reaches. Option, core strength, right hand reaches. Inhale. Exhale. One more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Exhale. Step your left foot to your right. Top of your mat. Hands to heart center. Facing the ocean. Tree pose, huh? Feel the weight shift into your left foot. Vrikshasana. Tree pose. Shift your weight into your left foot. Take your right foot above or below your left knee. Hands at heart center. Remember, steady visual gaze, or drishti as we call it, and steady breath, ujjayi pranayama. We'll have a steady body and a steady mind. Take this wherever you want to go. Amazing. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Step your right foot down. And then just switch it up. Switch it up, y'all. A balancing meditation posture. Inhale. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. That was awesome. Step your left foot down next to your right. It's our last time here, everybody. Inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. And then again, lean it back. Take your elbows wide. Lift out of your heart. Inhale, back up. Reach up and fill up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Just lengthening, opening that posterior chain. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, and lower all the way down to your chest. Oh. And I tell you what, take your hands, run them along your side body, palms facing down. Zip up your legs, bring your forehead to your mat, and hands along your side body, long, long. Look up here. There you go. Now, keep your forehead down and see if you can lift your legs. Straight legs. If you're bending the knees, that's a little bit too easy, don't you think, y'all? But I would go right to that, too. I don't blame you. So, and then from here, you can start to pick your chest up, pick your shoulders up, and your arms up. Like jet airplane wings. Smooth out the back of your neck. And then you got the option to stay here or start to reach your hands forward so that your biceps will be by your ears. Strength. And if you're there, start to just swim your arms and legs lightly up and down. There we go. Strengthening the posterior chain. 5. 4. Oh, we got some spirit fingers back here, y'all, too. I saw that. Like Elton John on the, let's inhale, lift up little bit. Exhale, release, drop your left ear to your mat. You can run your hands along your side body. Awesome work. Posterior chain. Very, very, very important, everybody, especially if you want to be active throughout your life. Later on in life, you need a posterior chain that is not only strong, but supple. Chin facing forward, bend to those knees, grab of the right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left, y'all. When you're ready, and if that's not happening, do what we just did. Kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Dhanurasana, your floor bow. Awesome. These a lot of times are uncomfortable. That's why I don't do it. But it's uncomfortable because, you know, if you hunch over at all during your day, which some of us do at some point, right? Hopefully not too much. It's never backwards. You're always hunched forwards over that desk, that keyboard. So this is like the medicine, the antidote to that. Lift your thighs, knees in towards each other. Give me one more breath, y'all. Lift, breathe in. Release, right ear to your mat, gaze to your left. You want to bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. That's cool. Let's meet back in downward facing dog, everybody, when you're ready. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Take your right ankle across towards your left wrist. If this is too much for your knee, ankle, whatever, you can lay on your back, take it on your back. But let's not lean onto our right hip. Keep your hips level. Hands walk back. First, open heart, breathe in. And then walk your hands out. And drop it down. And breathe. And come back to that intention. Right? You want to see it clearly and see it often. This is a technique used throughout millennia. Mantra they use. Right? They repeat one thing. When something is repeated, we hear it again and again and again. It becomes a belief. Right? And from there, you don't have to, you just automatically move and gravitate towards that. It's like a habit. It's easier to do than it is not to do. Right? And this goes two ways. You know, some people that are brought up, let's say in an abusive household, they're told something negative time and time and time again. That becomes a belief. But when we realize this and we take advantage of this, we have positive internal dialogue, we can control that. It's called auto-suggestion. It was in a book many of you have heard of called Think and Grow Rich. Breathe well. Auto-suggestion. Breathe. Walk your hands back in. I'll meet you right back in doggy. Shake that leg out if you need. Switch it up. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Sweep it on through. Take it across. Beautiful. Hands walk back, open hearts. And then hands walk forward, open hips. Eka para raja kapotasana. Half pigeon pose. Amazing, y'all. Last dogger of your day. Last dogger of your weekend. Walk in, step it on back. Pedal your feet out, get some blood flow back into that left leg. Take an inhale here. And then let's drop to our knees on our exhale. Come to standing on our knees. And let's give one more big heart opener, huh? Ustrasana, Camel Pose. Take your hands to the back of your hips. Now, see where your hips are right now? They're stacked above your knees. Let's try to keep them there. Get tall on your inhale, and then start to lean it back on your exhale. Now, you can keep your hands on the back of your hips, almost like they're in your back pockets, right? Thumbs face out, fingers face down. You can drop your head back. You can flop it back, but then slight tuck of chin to the chest. Now, you can stay here, right? This is intense enough for a lot of us. Or take your right hand, take an inhale, sweep it all the way up, and then take it all the way back to your right heel. And you can curl your toes under and lift your heel if you'd like. Left hand, inhale, and take it back. Press your hips forward, lift out of your heart, and breathe through that intensity for 5, 4. Very good, y'all. 3, 2. Hands back to your hips, come all the way back up. Oh, let's come to seated. Sink your hips down, swing your legs around in front of you. I would bend my knees here to start. It's a good, safe place to start. Scoop the flesh off from your seat. Legs together. Paschimottanasana, everybody. Seated forward fold. Root down, reach high. Take that whole exhale to lay your torso out long. Round your spine. Drop your head down. If there's a lot of space between your belly and thighs, bend your knees. There. Right? You want to save your back. You want to have a healthy back. You need it for a long time. One more here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up, everybody. Ah. Roll on your back, vertebra by vertebra. What does that look for? Lay it on back. Happy baby pose, everybody. Happy baby. Could rock it out a little bit. Massage these muscles, these erector muscles that run parallel to your spine to keep us standing nice and tall. We've been working all the muscles, especially those. And then how about a spinal twist, everybody? How about a spinal twist? You can pull your knees in your chest. If you want, just drop your right arm open, look right, drop knees left. If you want to take like an eagle legs and go a little bit deeper, that's cool. Twist and hit both sides evenly. When you're all evened out, you're back to center, pulling both knees in. And then you're letting it all go, everybody. Let your legs out, let your toes fall open. Take your left hand to your heart. Left hand to your heart center. Now continue to breathe deep. Okay? We don't have to have the audible ujjayi breath, but just continue to breathe deep. And I want you to feel that space beneath your left hand. Your heart center, Anahata chakra. This energy center of emotion. I want you to breathe into that space. Like you can just even envision that prana, that life force growing and increasing as you breathe into that space. Bring someone or something to mind that you're very, very grateful for. Someone or something to mind that you are very appreciative of. Someone or something to mind that you love unconditionally. Continue to breathe into that space. See if you can bring that feeling tone of gratitude, of appreciation, of unconditional love. See if you can bring that into that space beneath your left hand, that energy center, the Anahata chakra. As I mentioned earlier, we have those 40,000 sensory neurites within our heart center, and feelings of gratitude, appreciation, unconditional love actually get those sensory neurites percolating. They create heart-brain coherence, which puts us in a more favorable breath rate variability, activates over 1,300 biochemical reactions in our body. And certain points in our body, our brain, our head gives off an electromagnetic field. The one from our heart is many, many times stronger than that. It's like a broadcast signal. You've experienced this many times, that person that walked into the room that seemed the whole room lit up. Right? They were just vibrating at this high vibration of gratitude, appreciation, love. This is something that's very, very easy. That is very, very beneficial. Now you can stay here with your hand there. You can move to your traditional Shavasana. I'll guide us out in just a few, everybody. calmness, balance, equanimity. This is why we practice yoga. Notice how you feel. This is something that you get every time you show up to your mat. It's a huge gift you give to yourself. If you're ready to move on with your day, you can just breathe lightly. Maybe wiggle fingertips, toes, wrists, ankles. If you like to roll on your side, you could do that. And then I always try to keep my eyes closed just to preserve this pristine state for as long as possible. If you'd like to make your way to seated, you can do that. Find an easy way to get there. Thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself, good job, nice work, because that's what you've done. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through, everybody. I'm truly blessed to be able to do this work and guide this practice. Thank you for your donations and your generosity. I hope you get value out of this, everybody. What happens with big crowds like this is the more people there are, a lot of times the less responsible each individual feels to donate. And so you'll get days where, like yesterday, where 20, 25% of people donated. So know that I'm going to show up here my best every single time to give you value. And I thank you for honoring that donation-based system, everybody. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Whoa.